Moving on to more areas that are affected by the implementation of technology in healthcare, let's talk about patient safety. So, one of the main ways that technology helps with patient safety is the implementation of barcodes on medications when administering. So, I'm sure most people, when they're administering medication, you scan the patient's wristband and then you scan the medication prior to administering that. And if it is the wrong dose or the wrong patient, you should be alerted, and that would save the patient from a potential medication error. Again, the electronic IV pumps is important for patient safety because you're ensuring that it is the right dose and the right rate of the medication. Scannable wristbands goes right alongside the scannable medication barcodes and just helps make sure that you are identifying the correct patient. Barcoding lab samples. We like to scan the lab samples right at the bedside, and this helps to prevent errors associated with the wrong lab value. So if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you scan the patient's wristband and then you collect the blood sample and scan the barcode for the laboratory sample. This should reduce errors and increase patient safety. There's an alert in the electronic health record when a medication dose is out of range. For example, if a physician was to order a medication, typically there's like a skill set. So you type in the medication name and then it should say like the normal dosages for you. But even if a physician was to manually enter, if it was the wrong dose, they should get an alert for that. Bed alarms is another way that technology helps to increase patient safety. Nurses hear the bed alarm and come a-running. And then computerized order entry. This one's important because prior to this, medication orders would be written down, and we all know not everybody has the most legible handwriting. So having computerized order entry helps to decrease medication errors associated with, understanding the order. And then going into the education sphere, how nurses are becoming educated has completely changed due to technology. We now have various learning content management systems. We're all learning and obtaining our bachelor's degree completely virtual, which is amazing. There's also the implementation of simulation activities. So for instance, I know that there's some robots that are able to actually give birth, which is amazing. It allows nursing students to be in a high stress situation, but instead of practicing on live patients, they're practicing on robots, which is good. And then online school options.